Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Angel here with K&A's Family Homestead, and I'm doing this video to reach out to every viewer, every creator out there. I'm gonna jump into it real quick and then maybe explain myself a little bit more. I did write a lot of notes so I can hit you with the facts so you guys could be able to know what's going on, and I'm sure you guys are not oblivious to what's going on with the COPA, the regulations that YouTube has made. A few regulations that's going to be taking effect for next year, January, and some as soon as December. So let's jump into it. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to jump into the main reason why I am doing this video. And it's to get everyone together to be able to stand for what we believe in and what we think is right. Everyone has their opinion. Everyone should be heard. Now, the link below, and I got papers for facts, making sure that whatever I tell you guys is the facts, and be able to try to reach out to people out there to be able to help. I will tag a bunch of big channels just so you can either spread the message, share, but this right here is something I encourage everyone should do, so we can get our voices heard, and put your opinion, because our opinions do matter. Okay, so on the bottom we're gonna leave you can leave a comment to the FTC personally. You can get into their click on the button down below, and you can leave them a comment on what you think, your opinion about that. And then we also gonna have a petition that you can also sign as well. Now, this is not something I created. We actually was following as a lawyer, former or not, he's not practicing right now, but as a lawyer on behalf of Jeremy Johnson, and I will link his conversation with the FTC, the Congress. He has a lot of videos that explains more detail than I can even sit here and be able to tell you. He says it perfectly how and what things are going on. He will definitely let you know. But yes, please go down there and let your voices be heard, guys. This is very, very, I mean, right now the regulations stand. It's not gonna change nothing right now, but maybe down the future we can probably modify what's going on and the regulations they're putting in place for January. So I really encourage you guys to go out there and look at some of the videos, look at some of the response and concerns he has, and he reached out, and be able to get more information out of it. Do some homework before you even do the petition and the comment to the FTC. I encourage you guys to do that and be more aware of what's going on. Okay, so let me tell you some of the things. If you guys don't know, I'm just gonna let you guys know what's going on. So YouTube did get hit with a fine of $170 million, and that was for the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, also known as COPA. It started somewhere in '98, and it came to hit us like around maybe 2013, where they started getting hard on online websites, marketing, stuff like that. That was directed towards children. So I agree with COPA. That is something that should be in place to protect our children. I am not fighting against that at all. I just think, however, the way the things that were said kinds of is a little harsh, and maybe just a little too extreme, to a point where I think it's just going to bring kids elsewhere or find other methods on to do things illegally, or and be able to be more sneakier on online. And that's something we don't want. We don't want our kids having to go behind our backs and be able to do things that we will have no idea about. So that's something that raised flags for me and my teenage boys and girls. Now, another fact I have, I'm just gonna go through. I don't want to go through too much. Like I said, if you go through their website, they're gonna lay it all out for you, better than I can. But if you just want to take my word for it, and that could be fine too. So one of the concerns I have is having the contents. So let me bring it back. Now, when we release a content, we have to label it whether it's child content or adult content. So there's no in between. Now, when they say adult content and children content, children under 13, they're asking you the things that are appealing to kids are directed to kids. So I can understand the directed to kids, because a lot of family in Homestead, for my community, for our community, it's not so directed to kids, but kids can watch it. So it's family friendly. So is that something I should be worried about? So that's a question I have that kind of stays floating. And another thing that I'm worried about is and the word appealing to kids. What exactly appealing to kids do they mean? There's so much that I can list that's appealing to kids. So how do we judge whether it's made for children or made for adults? So that's kind of something we as creators have to put that into perspective of when we do our content. Now, another thing that kind of bothers me is I have sometimes my children on the videos with me, and so me having my children on the video, they're saying they can't be, their names can't be presented, they can't, they can't know the identity of the children. They can't be like a star or a character on our videos. So that affects me, because my kids love to interact the things I do, and they're actually inspired by when I talk about the animals and the farm and stuff. My kids get inspired by that and want to join. And how can I tell my kids no? It's just, for me, it's a learning experience for myself, but for my children as well. And that's something I want to bring and teach my children: how to do a garden, how to raise animals the right way, how to care for them and treat them and feed them, and the whole 9 yards. I want to be able to teach my children, and and put it on YouTube. That's so valuable to me, because not only that I am sharing and teaching my children, but at some point I'm going to be able to show other families and other people that are wanting to do the same, and see that even your children can learn how to do your garden, or how to handle the animals, and how to how to do so much on a homestead. And and to tell you that even your little ones can learn and benefit from it. So that's something that I you know I'm slight worried about. Now, I don't do my videos for children under 13. I do my videos for young adults and above. And animals are appealing to kids. So if a young child wants to watch my video because I have animals in it, how do I justify whether that was kids content, or it's just, for me it's just so hard to try to understand what YouTube and the FTC are doing. And I say them both because they made an agreement amongst each other, how things should be. And one of the things that raised concerns too. Now, let me see. YouTube has made it where they're gonna have this mechanical robot, go through all contents and creators and on their videos, and they're gonna be listed. They're gonna list themselves. Well, they're gonna not themselves, but they're gonna list whether your content is made for children or made for adults. And let's say you put something that's made for adults, but they think is for children. Now we can fight that, and most likely get it overturned. But the FTC is also doing the same thing. They're going to do random sweeps, and they're going to go through and they're going to check everyone's content. And if they feel like that was for kids, and YouTube has said it was for kids, the FTC can actually fine the creator $42,500 for each video they find that wasn't labeled correctly. Now, and that's why YouTube pretty much is put this in place, so they can pretty much clean their hands. Like they mentioned what regulations are in place. They let everybody know. Everyone got a text, or an email, should I say? And yeah, and then they're gonna have this, whatever device is gonna scan our content, and it's gonna list our videos. And if we disagree with that, then we are liable as creators, and we will get fined and possibly terminated. Now that's something big for me, because 42,000, that's, I don't have a third or anything near that kind of money, and I don't do this to get monetized or anything like that. I do this because I enjoy it, and because I want to teach my children, and I want to be able to build and follow my journey. So that that's what I'm doing. And to have to worry about something like this happening is it's a big shock to me, and I'm kind of scared how to go about it. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. Yep, I covered that. I covered that. Yes. So please, guys, do me a favor. Go down below. Please do that. Sign the petition. Write to the FTC. Give them your concerns. And before you even do that, check out the video content below. And hear what these guys have to say. They'll definitely give you more information, more straight facts, and you'll learn a lot more. I'm not doing this for likes. I'm not doing this for views. Nothing like that. So this is something is serious, and we do need to come together and try to get our voices heard. I said in the beginning, this might not even. This is not gonna change nothing because the regulations are already in place. But maybe down the line, maybe a year or two from now, we might get modify the changes in regulations. It might, might be a little easy on us creators. So guys, that's what I have. Please share it. Go down below. We need to actually, come together on this and try to make a change. All right, guys, that's what I have. Sorry it took so long, but I definitely, if you have any questions or anything like that, let me know. I'll definitely let you guys know what's going on and everything I know, and try to share some information. That'll be great. Guys, till next time, take care and God bless.